I'm recording. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining this Zoom call tonight. My name's Ruth English. I live in upstate New York. I went to school for special and elementary education. I currently work for a church as a children's director, and I'm now a part of the Juice Plus family. So that's why we're here tonight. And we're going to start off by talking about some of the healthcare things that have happened in my family, and that will lead us to some questions for some doctors that are joining us here tonight. Many of you here tonight may even be healthcare workers of some kind. You know, maybe you're a nurse or a dentist, a physical therapist, a doctor, or some other kind of healthcare provider. So thank you. Thank you for dedicating yourself to the care of others. Without you and people like you, we wouldn't be enjoying this present good health that we're able to at this time now. So thank you so much for being a part of that. We have really benefited from the dedication from healthcare workers. I don't even like my own feet. So for me to touch other people's bodies, I really appreciate those who are willing to do that. 19 years ago, I was pregnant with our first child while living in Germany. My husband was serving in the Air Force at the time. I was diagnosed with toxemia at 7 months. At just over 8 months, I was induced. I gave birth to a 5-pound baby boy. He was not breathing well and was admitted into the NICU. He suffered for years from asthma and allergies really badly. He often was sick and had ear infections. We were fortunate to have excellent care from my nurses and doctors, the surgeons and technicians that took care of Andy. Because of them, Andy was able to function and participate in school and sports. Unfortunately, even early into his teens, he was sick often. His asthma continued, and he relied on several prescriptions. When Andy was 14, we started giving him Juice Plus capsules. My good friend, Michelle Bowman, who is on this call now, and she's down in South Carolina, she gifted us with Juice Plus, and she purchased it for me, which opened Andy up to the opportunity to also receive it at no cost, because of an ongoing family health study that Juice Plus is conducting. These are the bottles. This is the green or the vegetable. This is the red bottles, fruits. And we even have them in a gummy form in a package like this. So they come in chewables as well. At this time, Andy was playing several sports and seeing some success. Yet he was limited because of that asthma, and he was often sick or suffering from the allergies that were along with it, or ear infections. Andy was eager to get better and stronger as he was soon approaching more serious high school sports and competitions. He began taking these fruit and veggie capsules every day. After 4 months, he was feeling a lot stronger. He was sleeping better, and he was getting sick way less often. During that time, I consulted my sister-in-law, who's a doctor of pharmacy, on how to start decreasing his 4, sometimes even 5 prescriptions. She gave me a plan to follow, and we did. After 6 months, Andy was down to only 2 prescriptions. And by the end of 9 months, he was medicine-free, not even an inhaler. And I never thought we would see that. So as you can imagine, this experience had a profound impact on our whole family. We used to worry about Andy constantly, and we wondered, how is he going to live a healthy, normal life? Andy went on to see great success academically and athletically. He was the lead running back on the varsity football team, and he played excellent defense as well. He had so many touchdowns and tackles, I lost count. He was the point guard on the varsity basketball team, and he rarely left the court. He ran and jumped for the varsity track team, and he ran in 800 meters in less than 5 minutes. He was often the lead point earner at all of his track meets, and he graduated with honors, and he was given the most valuable athlete award and scholarship. He just finished his first year of college with a GPA of 3.75 and has been accepted into a very competitive nursing program. Yeah. On top of all of that, he's eligible for and desired by the Air National Guard, flight unit in upstate New York. My asthmatic son may be a pilot. That's crazy to even think that that's possible. This is Andy and his track meets. Looks pretty strong. I'm going to be that mama, I'm sorry. And here he is making a touchdown. And then Andy is actually in the room. Andy, show us what you look like now. And a t-shirt. That is my healthy boy. Yes, give us your muscles, Andy. What do you? That's right. We are so thankful to all the medical and healthcare providers who cared for Andy over all those years. And we're also so thankful that our friend gifted us with Juice Plus because of that experience. I wanted to help others like Andy and their families. So because I have no desire or talent or stomach for anything medical at all, honestly, like I said, I hate feet. I joined the Juice Plus company and began sharing their life-enhancing products with friends and family members. I couldn't shut up about it. This was a way I knew I could give back. As I grew this endeavor and got to know this community of health-minded people, it was cool because I met so many who were also healthcare professionals, doctors, nurses, dentists, chiropractors, therapists, etc., joining this Juice Plus family so they could more easily share these products with patients, clients, and friends. So I want to introduce these women to you and give them a chance to answer some questions that I've prepared ahead of time. So here's one here. I'm so blessed to know both of the medical professionals who agreed to share these stories and their experiences with us tonight. Both of these women have dedicated their education and their lives to the betterment of others. Their passion for helping others achieve the best versions of themselves is inspiring. I will first introduce you to Dr. Jamie Garvin. Dr. Jamie graduated in 2007 from Palmer College of Chiropractic with her Bachelor of Science and Doctor of Chiropractic. She worked in the chiropractic field until her third child was born in 2013. She's married to her husband, Andy, who is an Oriental guide and with the Shriners. She's currently a stay-at-home homeschooling mom. She loves her Juice Plus business and loves to bring it into their busy lives because she can. Thank you for being a part of this call, Jamie.
Absolutely.
So do you mind starting by just telling us how you heard about Juice Plus and what impact it had on you?
Sure. I would love to do that. I want to welcome everyone and thank you for that, Ruth. I found Juice Plus about 2.5 years ago, and it was sitting on a friend's counter when I walked in, and I said, what is this? And I began to read it. And the label just made sense because it was actually things I could pronounce. I knew it was real food. And I said, is this really the only thing that's in the bottle? And she began telling me about the product and the company and how it had been around for over 20 years at that time. And that it had a children's health study and it had a lot of research to it. So that impressed me. At that time, they had over 30 research journals, and that was extremely impressive because I knew in chiropractic school how hard it was to get one research article to be published. And so I began looking at it, and I decided to join the business and become a customer at the same time, because I said no one eats enough fruits and vegetables, and I wanted to share this with other people. So we began the product. After just a week of taking it, I began sleeping better, even though my sleep was broken between my husband's schedule and my small children. The quality of sleep I was getting just amazed me. And that in itself made huge changes. The second week came and I began getting that energy, and that was just a winner for me. So I was hooked at that point for sure. Every winter for the past 15 years or more, I had been getting a chronic bronchitis that would last anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks between December and February. That first winter came and I never got sick. Actually, no one in the house got sick. So it was really an eye-opener for us. That spring came and my daughter that was had started needing allergy medicine because of the pollen falling. She no longer needed that. So we just began seeing these changes over and over. And, it was great because everybody's feeling better. We started craving more fruits and vegetables, and we were loving it. And fast forward two years now, having it in our life. I've seen things like my best dental visits, my best eye exam. I've actually was born with amblyopia, where I was legally blind in my left eye. And now I'm actually 10 points from getting a driver's license in that eye because my eye is actually healed. And, you know, that's also credited to the health changes I've made and by adding Juice Plus. So I'm more focused now. I'm not, I was losing my keys all the time and now I'm not. I feel like I have a 12-hour sustained energy that just allows me to do the things that we need to do. And I'm, you know, it's certainly by joining the business, it's allowed us to have that extra money to have more yeses in our life. We're able to travel more. We're able to, you know, just contribute to more things with our kids that it wasn't possible before. And, you know, now we can do that. So I'm really blessed to be a part of this community and just be able to expand as I'm helping more people, and, you know, that's growing. So I think that's all I had to say about that.
Thank you for that. I wanted to hear your story. I wanted everyone else to hear that as well. So I understand from what you said, this is something you felt like you could recommend to your patients, correct?
Right.
Yeah. So my question then would be, and I would think that your patients would have asked this as well, what is the difference between a multivitamin or between multivitamins and Juice Plus? How would you describe the difference?
Sure. You know, the thing with the multivitamin, you'll see, if you read the back of most of the labels, you're going to see anything from like 200% to 500%. And those are things that are synthetic or man-made. So they're made in a laboratory somewhere with binding chemicals. The thing about that is your body, you're probably going to see a change in the urine color because your body just doesn't know what to do with that. So you're going to extrude it. And at the same time, your liver and kidneys is working harder. So therefore, it could actually be doing you more harm than good. The thing about Juice Plus is you're getting that wide variety of 30 different fruits and vegetables of all different colors, but they're natural colors. So your body knows exactly what to do with each part of that. It's going to put it everywhere it needs to, and you're going to absorb 100% of this product. So you're never going to see that change in the urine color, and your body's actually going to be doing good things with it.
Awesome. Although it's kind of fun when you have a different colored urine. I don't know. So one more question for you, Jamie. You were talking about the studies, and that really jazzed me as a doctor, and you understood those way more than I would. I've looked at them, and they go over my head in some of those parts. But what is your favorite study, and why would you say you like that one the most?
Sure. I like the one from South Carolina because I live in South Carolina. So the University of South Carolina published one that was out of the Molecular Nutrition and Food Research Journal. And this one is based on individuals with chronic inflammation and how it leads to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and cancer. And their findings from that, it showed that the levels decreased the biomarkers of inflammation, and they had increased levels of key antioxidants in the bloodstream after they were taking the Juice Plus. These antioxidants are only found in fruits and vegetables, and so with Juice Plus only being fruits and vegetables, that made sense. And it shows up in your blood, so it you know, ends up leveling out all of your numbers, and that was what a lot of their studies found. And they did several studies at the University of South Carolina. Some of the other ones showed how it led to improving your DNA on a cellular level. At the same time, it was pulling things out and cleaning out your liver on a very gentle basis. So when that happened, it helps heal that scar tissue. And that made sense to why I was having better results with my vision, because it was healing that scar tissue at the same time on a DNA cellular level. So this study kind of resonated with my eye story. And so the South Carolina does a good job with them, along with many other universities.
Go South Carolina. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Jamie. Something else
Absolutely.
you should know, Jamie is not only she's super smart, she's a lot of fun. I love hanging out with Jamie.
Thanks, Ruth.
Thanks for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right. So I also want to introduce you another good friend of mine. Her name is Dr. Sarah Ushery, and she is a doctor of pharmacy. and a board-certified oncology pharmacist. She practiced for 5 years in direct patient care for cancer patients in a large Dallas hospital. She then transitioned to the pharmaceutical industry as a medical science liaison, focusing on clinical research and cancer drug development. She's a mom of 2 boys, which I can relate to, and she's quite active in her church. Thank you so much for agreeing to be a part of this call, Sarah.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Good evening, everyone. So, as Ruth said, I am a pharmacist by training. And so for me, I really got hook, line, and sinker taken into the Juice Plus product and business very quickly because of the research. And so I said yes to the Juice Plus products a little over a year and a half ago. And really, I have to say I've been extremely grateful ever since. And as Ruth said, I have a family of boys. So this is my husband, Josh, and he's in construction. These are my boys, Stetson and Wyatt. So Wyatt's 5 and Stetson is 4. So they'll come into the story a little bit here in a little bit. But I wanted to show you that because the things that we do for our family, right? So I really said yes because of the research to with this product, which I'll share about with you here in a minute. But I also said yes because I wanted to get my kids and my family healthier. I really knew that fitness and working out and taking care of yourself was important. But I had no idea until I started aging that it is really important to watch what you're putting into your body. And so I knew that my family was not getting enough fruits and veggies, number 1. And number 2, we weren't getting a variety. So Juice Plus made sense to me. And so about a month in to taking the product, I actually saw significant benefits in my energy level. And I already have a lot of energy. So to see that I was, number 1, sleeping better and just feeling better and having more energy to get through the day and all the craziness. I travel for my work too. So some days could be 16, 17-hour days. And so I really do need that extra energy. About 4 months into taking the product, our entire family was able to get off of our allergy medicine. So we were all on chronic Zyrtec. And we were able to stop that and kind of do a trial of seeing if we can tolerate the Texas allergies. And we did. We actually have not gotten back on Zyrtec at all in the last year that we've been off of it. So we saw significant benefits there. Also, I took my oldest son, in for his 5-year well checkup in January. And it was really funny. The doctor said, the pediatrician was like, "We haven't seen you in a year." And I was like, yeah, I mean, how common is that to not have any sick visits for your kids? So that was huge. So we were seeing immune system benefits too. I also embraced the Shred 10 program. So if you're not familiar with that, we'd love to share it with you. But that, I think, just completely and totally changed my life. So in addition to taking Juice Plus, I changed my diet. And I just feel more healthy and well. I feel better in my late 30s than I did in my entire 20s. And I was able to finally lose that lingering baby weight I had, that last 10, 15 pounds, and just get healthier. My skin, my nails, my hair, just overall, my joints. I was able to recover better from fitness. I work out every day pretty much. So I was seeing a lot of benefits. And my family really has seen a lot of benefits, like I said, with the immune system, the allergy benefits. But I think my kids also are wanting to eat more fruits and vegetables. We have a tower garden too at our home, and they actually take the lettuce off and eat it. And that's really cool to see. So I just know overall we're setting a foundation and for the family. And so that, hopefully we have some healthy eaters throughout their lifetime. So I said yes to the business because I was like, this makes sense. I want to save some money on my product because my whole family's on it, and I can't help but share all these benefits we've seen. So I quickly said yes and just jumped right in, and really excited to be here tonight to not only share that from a healthcare perspective, but just from the benefits we've seen with the product with my family.
I love hearing your story because I can relate to so much of what you're saying. I had 2 boys as well, and I work out every day too, and I was so impressed with the recovery I have from exercise. And now that I'm 75 years old, you know, I am 45, but I can honestly tell you that I feel better at 45 than I did, and I'm not kidding you, at 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I can relate to that a lot.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, a similar question that I asked Jamie too, because, the research is something I know that was really impactful for you. As a pharmacist, which one of the has the most impact on you?
Yeah. So, as Jamie mentioned, when she first started the product, we had about 30 trials. We now have over 37 clinical trials. And I just have to say this and kind of add this in. I work for a pharmaceutical company. I'm immersed in research for medications that are FDA approved only have maybe 2 to 3 clinical trials for their approvals. And then as they come to the market, maybe some more trials will be done. But we're talking about a nutritional product that has over 37 clinical trials. So this is huge. I mean, there's no other nutritional product out there. And for me, as a pharmacist and being really knowledgeable about kinetics of medication and how it gets into your body, gets absorbed, where it goes, and how it's excreted from the body, I was really in tune with the fact that Juice Plus has many, many studies that have looked at what's called the bioavailability of the drug. So that means the absorption of Juice Plus. So they've studied it, and they've shown that Juice Plus, when you consume it, it actually gets absorbed into your body to go to where it needs to go at the cellular level, etc., to help mend things like our DNA, like Jamie mentioned, things like our cholesterol profiles, things like, even our dental health. Like, I mean, I'm telling you that our whole body is made of cells. So it gets absorbed. So I think to me, that was probably the most impactful research that's been done is on the bioavailability of Juice Plus.
It's fun to say bioavailable. All right. So I guess I would also wonder, with all this research, are they still conducting research, or do they think, okay, that's enough. We've got enough. We know it's good stuff.
Yeah. It's incredible. So there's a website called clinicaltrials.gov, and I use it all the time in my career fields because my company, all companies, anybody conducting research with products has to go on there and register their trial on there. So if you actually go to clinicaltrials.gov and punch in Juice Plus, you will see that we are still conducting research. You'll see the active research that's being done. So yes, absolutely. It is also important to note that we have an omega blend that is new. It's actually a supplement that's been added to our product line. And the omegas are actually being studied now too. Yeah, they're fantastic. If you're not on the omegas, you need to get on them. That's also been something that I've been on for about a year now. Incredible benefits that I've seen, and probably benefits I don't even know yet with my heart health and brain health, etc. So the omegas are being studied now too. And then they're doing some studies with our complete shakes, our protein shakes as well, and looking at the health benefits. So yes, absolutely. Juice Plus Company is still investing in research. And this research I didn't mention earlier is all externally conducted. So this isn't Juice Plus Company, conducting all this research. It is actually many institutions, universities around the world that have come in and said, I want to research this product in, XYZ patient population. So it's pretty incredible. It's all external research that's been done, and it's a very robust amount of research, as we mentioned.
Awesome. You make me feel better about it, even after 4.5 years. Thank you, Sarah. We really do appreciate you taking time to do this. I know you have a very busy schedule. All right. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So wrap it up. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. So now there are 3 things that you can choose after hearing all of what you did tonight. Number one, you can do nothing. Just continue as you were before, and we wish you well. We really do. Number two, you can enhance your health and wellness by adding Juice Plus. It only costs about $2 or $3 a day. Kids get it for nothing, so it's free. Just pay for shipping. It's the simplest and most convenient, affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families' bodies. Number three, you can choose to be a part of a group of people who are making a difference in the lives of a lot of people every single day. And they're sharing these products from anywhere that they are. It gives me the freedom to spend time with my family while allowing me to be a financial contributor to our household. For $50 a year, I can run my own Juice Plus business on my own time, anywhere I am. I hold no inventory. I ship nothing. The company does all of that for me. I have no quotas. And I get to do all of this with a positive and fun community, people like Sarah and Jamie. I like to call them all my Juice Plus family. Maybe you could also ask yourself, who do I know that needs to hear about this? We all have people in our lives that we care about. What if Juice Plus could help them? If you think of someone, talk to the person who invited you to this call. They'll be reaching out to you to get your feedback anyways on what you heard tonight. And we really do appreciate you taking this time to be with us tonight. Thank you so much. Have a really great night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.